Hello, Creative Gems. Welcome back to Creativity. I'm Sandy, and today we're going to transform this large round Dollar Tree silver platter into a beautiful wall decor piece that will also double as a tabletop for a side table. The first thing we'll do is flip the platter over and position a hook to the back of the platter. To do that, I'm going to cut out a metal hook from one of these Dollar Tree picture frames. If you have seen some of my other craft projects, you'll know that this is one of my favorite ways to hang my DIY wall decor and wall sconce pieces. Make sure you cut about a ½ inch around the metal hook so you have enough surface area to apply the glue to it before adhering it to the platter. We'll position the hook somewhere towards the edge of the flat part of the back of the platter. And to adhere the hook to the platter, I like to use a strong adhesive such as Fix All or E6000 will also work. But then I'll go back in and add a bit of hot glue so the two pieces will adhere together right away. By using hot glue, I won't have to wait for any curing time because the hot glue cools and dries within seconds. For the next step, we're going to take this 14-inch large wreath form, also from the Dollar Tree, and we'll position it right on top of the silver platter. I'll use hot glue to affix the two pieces together. And by the way, in case you're wondering, the object inside the center of the platter is just something to cover the platter so you don't get the reflection of the light and camera coming from the platter, since it has a mirror-like finish. Next, I have a couple of bags of silver plastic spoons from the Dollar Tree. I'm separating the round part of the spoon from the handle. For today's craft project, we're only going to craft with the round part of the spoons, but we're going to keep the handles for a future craft project. And if you're wondering what I'm going to make with the spoon handles, check out the links in the description box to the baskets and trays I've made with them. Once we have a pile of spoon pieces, we're going to start to adhere them onto the wired wreath ring like so. The spoon pieces are very lightweight, and because they're plastic, they adhere very well to the wired wreath ring with just a bit of hot glue applied to the ends of the spoon that will make direct contact with the wreath ring. And while we work on this, I would love to know if any of you like to craft with spoons. Comment down below and let me know what you have made with these Dollar Tree plastic spoons. These spoons come in a 24 pack, they're lightweight, and they have a mirror-like finish, so they're really fun to craft with. For me, I have made everything from baskets and trays to lanterns, lamps, and wall sconces. In total, we'll have 2 rows of spoon pieces positioned all around the wreath ring. But because we used hot glue, we'll need to remove those pesky hot glue strings just to clean things up a bit before we continue with this piece. A little trick I like to do is to take a dry paintbrush and gently brush it all over where the glue strings are. The bristles on the paintbrush easily grabs onto the glue strings, and then you can twirl the paintbrush around to lift the glue strings off, and then you can use your fingers to pull the glue strings off and continue. The next thing we're going to do is apply a border around the outer edge of the first row of spoons. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but you can actually see some of the hot glue on the ends of the spoons. So we want to cover that up, and I have a string of these silver metallic beads that I'm going to use. Now, if you're a regular viewer on my channel, you'll know that I often like to craft with these beads. Unfortunately, though, it's become somewhat of a controversy with some of my viewers, though, because some of you don't really like the look at these beads. But personally, I like to craft with them because 1, they have a mirror-like finish, so they go very well with a lot of glam home decor crafts that I like to make. And 2, they're budget friendly. And 3, they're lightweight, so they're very easy to work with. So from time to time, I will choose to craft with these beads along with some of my other favorite embellishments. Now, with the silver bead border complete, we're going to continue by applying some of these clear acrylic gems. I'll place one in the space between the spoon pieces. I think these gems will add some additional sparkle, which of course is what I like. And these gem pieces are also very lightweight, so it won't weigh things down. And while we work on that, I would like to take a moment to thank you for tuning in to today's craft project. If you enjoy Glam Home Decor and DIY crafts on a budget, please let me know by hitting that subscribe button. And if you like what you see today, please give me a thumbs up as well so the YouTube gods will continue to recommend my channel to other viewers like you. And when you're done with the gem embellishments, this is what it looks like. And here's what it looks like hung on the wall. This wall mirror measures 15.6 inches but weighs practically nothing. It looks so beautiful you would think it came from a high-end store. But we're not done yet. With this mirror piece, some of you might think the mirror-like finish on the silver platter does not look the greatest, and I agree with you. It's not bad, but if you put it side by side with an actual mirror, you'll see the difference. So we're going to fix that up. I found these black framed round mirrors last couple of years at the Dollar Tree. They're just the right size to fit into the center of the wreath ring of our wall mirror we just made. But before we do that, I'm going to transform this black frame mirror into a silver one. That I'm first going to start with some silver metallic washi tape. This washi tape is self-adhesive, so I don't have to mess around with any glue. I'm going to place it all around the outside of the black frame. But you'll notice the washi tape I'm using is wider than the mirror's frame, so we'll need to fold it over to the back of the frame. To fold the excess washi tape to the back, I'm going to cut slits about a ½ inch from each other. Now for the top side of the frame, the washi tape is not going to work, so I'm going to use a silver chrome paint marker to paint the frame. But if you don't have any suitable paint markers, you could also opt to embellish the rest of the frame with some clear gem stickers or self-adhesive rhinestone trim. And in case you need to stock up on some embellishments, I'll leave links to these and all my favorite embellishments in the description box. Here I'm going back in with a gold chrome paint marker just to add some visual interest to the mirror. Lately, I have been really gravitating towards crafting pieces with both gold and silver together. I really think the two together make a really nice combination, and I would be curious to know what you think, so feel free to drop me a note in the comment section and let me know if you prefer silver, gold, or a combination of both together. Okay, so now with the black frame transformed into a silver and gold frame, we're ready to place it into the wreath ring. To do that, we'll need to place something to the back of the mirror so it can affix itself onto the silver platter. I'm going to use 2 pieces of foam. I think these are often used in floral arrangements, but of course I have found a different use for them. We'll hot glue the 2 pieces together first, and then we'll hot glue the 2 pieces directly to the back of the mirror we just worked on. Make sure you position the foam pieces to the center and then apply more hot glue before affixing it inside the wreath ring. The height of the 2 foam pieces together is just perfect to adhere to the silver platter, and that way the mirror will stay firmly intact when hung on the wall. And here's what our modified wall mirror looks like now. The reflection, of course, is a lot more clear, and the silver gold finish on the frame adds some additional visual interest. Overall, the wall mirror is still quite lightweight, and in fact, I did mention earlier that this wall decor would double as a tabletop. So we'll remove this mirror from the wall, and now we have a beautiful side table. I simply removed the seat from an old secondhand stool I bought off Facebook Marketplace, and the legs now act as a base for our side table. The mirror now functions as a tabletop where I can place my cup of coffee, my keys, a candle, or just a simple vase of flowers. What do you guys think? Now, before we go, I have one more table decor piece I want to make with you. Here I have a silicone mold with some floral shapes. Typically, people use these for baking to make embellishments for cake, but today I'm going to fill this mold with hot glue. The hot glue will take a few minutes to fully cool, and once it's fully cooled, you can easily remove the pieces from the mold. And here are some of what the designs and shapes look like. Now, I went ahead and selected a couple of the floral patterns that I liked best, and then I painted them a gold metallic color. I only painted the front side though because no one is going to see the back. Now what we're going to do is use these pieces to embellish a dollar store charger plate. The one I have chosen is a silver metallic charger plate, but you could also opt for any other color you prefer, or even a clear one. Here you can see I'm placing a bunch of the pieces onto the rim of the plate just to see what designs I can come up with. You may want to spend a few minutes playing around with the different design possibilities, and then once you decide on a pattern, you can go ahead and adhere the pieces to the plate according to the design you choose. To adhere the pieces to the charger plate, I'm going to apply a bit of hot glue to the back of each piece. The hot glue should be applied to only the area where it will make direct contact with the charger plate. And here you can see I have decided to position the pieces in pairs while separating the pairs with a large gap. For my plate, I wanted to keep it fairly simple and not overdo it. But of course, you could choose to embellish the entire rim of the charger plate without any gaps as well, and I think that would look nice too. And if you're still with me, comment down below with the words charger plate and let me know if you have ever crafted with charger plates. For me, I love crafting with charger plates because they're budget friendly, easy to find, and they come in all sorts of colors. I have made many home decor pieces with charger plates, so if you would like some ideas, check out my charger plate crafts playlist on my channel. I'm just using a dry paintbrush to dust off the hot glue strings to clean things up. In total, my plate has 8 gold pieces, and this is what it looks like. The silver charger plate I chose has a slight reflective finish, and I think the silver and gold combination looks absolutely beautiful. It would actually match the first mirrored piece we made today. But the gaps I left between the gold pieces were intentional because the gap is just wide enough that I can showcase this charger plate on an easel sitting on my shelf. Comment down below with the words silver and gold and let me know what you think of today's silver and gold home decor pieces we made. Which one did you like best? And if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe to my channel and share with other creative gems. Also remember to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I have another DIY glam project on my channel.